Crystal Palace looked great, but Manchester City, they have more quality players. Liverpool don't have conflict with Salah. Arsenal were close to losing points against Wolves, and Aston Villa are unstoppable. It was a great weekend, so let's go. The first match, Liverpool-Brighton. Liverpool beat Brighton 2-0, and Hugo Ekitike, he scored 2 goals in this match. But Salah, he played in this match. Arne and Salah, they don't have conflict. I think that Arne and Liverpool, they have resolved conflict with Salah, but I think that Salah will leave Liverpool. I think they decided that, okay, Salah, you would play the next match, maybe in some match, but you would leave Liverpool in the winter window, in summer window, but you would leave Liverpool. I think that, yeah, they decided it that he will play, but he will leave Liverpool. Maybe he will play in some matches, but he will leave Liverpool, because that phases, that conflict, it wasn't something great for Liverpool, for this big club, and for Arne Slot, like for coach, that Salah showed that he had conflict with coach, with club. I think that they decided, okay, you will play in some matches, but you should leave Liverpool. And yeah, I think that he will leave Liverpool in winter window, in summer window, but he will leave Liverpool. Okay, what about match Liverpool-Brighton? I think that Liverpool played, yeah, they played great, but Liverpool won this match because Brighton had awful defense. The first goal which scores Liverpool, it was midfielder's mistake. Come on, first of all, it was really fast. Midfielder, he lost duel against Gomez, and he made pass into the box, and Hugo Ekitike, he scored that goal. He needed only one chance, and he scored that goal. I think that Brighton, he could score even one goal in this match. They had opportunities, come on, they had chances for score goals, but they had problems with score goals, and they had problems with defense. The second goal which scored Liverpool, they lost Hugo Ekitike. So it was their mistakes. The first mistake, it was midfielder's mistake, that that midfielder, he was duel against Joe Gomez. It was really important because Joe Gomez made that pass into the box. And the second goal, defender's mistake, they lost Hugo Ekitike. So Brighton, they were awful in defense, and they had problems with attack. They couldn't score that goal. They had chances, but they couldn't score that goal. But it doesn't mean that Liverpool didn't have problems in this match. They had, and this is defense again. They had high defensive line, and if you have high defensive line, it means that your opponents, they will have a great chance for counter-attacks, and they had. Brighton had a lot of counter-attacks, but they were unlucky in attack. I think that Liverpool used this high defensive line, that they could have more players in attack, but they have a lot of problems with this high defensive line. This is counter-attacks, come on. Barcelona used a high defensive line for offside trap. Liverpool, they don't use it, high defensive line for offside trap. They have only high defensive line, that's all. So Liverpool should solve this problem. If not, some fast counter-attacks and you concede 3 goals. The next match, Arsenal-Wolves. Arsenal beat Wolves 2-1, but Arsenal had problems in attack. They did not score goals in this match. Yeah, they won this match, but these 2 goals, these were own goals. The first goal which scored Arsenal, it was Ricochet. It was Ricochet. The second goal which scored Arsenal, it was Ricochet. And this goal was in the final minutes. It was Ricochet. I don't know how to describe it, but this match was really lucky for Arsenal that they did not lose points in this match. I think that they should say thanks, Wolves, I don't know. But it was really lucky match for Arsenal. They were close to losing points in this match. But they didn't lose points, and right now Arsenal have 2 points advantage over Manchester City. Manchester City really close to Arsenal, but Arsenal should win the next match that they could have this advantage. The next match, Crystal Palace, Manchester City. Manchester City beat Crystal Palace 3-0, but Crystal Palace, they looked really great. Crystal Palace looked really great in the first half. In this match, they looked really awesome in this match, but Crystal Palace, they had the biggest problem in this match that Manchester City, they had more quality players than Crystal Palace in this match. Because Crystal Palace had some chances in the first half. They had more chances in the first half than Manchester City, and they didn't score goals. Manchester City, Holland, he had only one small chance and he scored that goal. He doesn't need a lot of chances. Holland, he doesn't need a lot of chances. He needs only one small chance and he will score that goal. And it happened. It happened in this match. Holland had this small chance for score goal, and he scored that goal. So Crystal Palace, I think that they are really fantastic in this season. They're really fantastic this season. They are in the top 5. I think that it's really great result for Crystal Palace right now, and they have chances for top 4, but they need more quality players in attack for score these goals. And this winter window, it's really great chance for Crystal Palace that they will buy great players in attack, forwards, left winger, right winger. They should buy new players in attack because this match showed that they need someone else. And who is that? I don't know, but this winter window, they should use this chance for buy forwards, left winger, right winger. They need 1 or 2 players in attack that they will score goals, because you can't win matches without goals. And the last match, West Ham Aston Villa. Aston Villa beat West Ham 3-2, but Aston Villa had some problems in this match. These were individual mistakes, because the first goal which conceded Aston Villa, it was individual mistake. I think that Aston Villa could easily win this match, but that first goal which conceded Aston Villa, that goal influenced on Aston Villa, because they conceded first goal, they needed score goal after that. They considered the second goal, and the second goal, I think that it was defender's mistake, like their individual mistake, that they expected that it would offside, but it wasn't offside, and they conceded 2 goals. And for West Ham, it was really easy goals. For Aston Villa, it was problems because they needed score more and more goals. Yeah, they won this match. Aston Villa right now, it's really something insane because they are in top 3 right now. They have won 9 matches in a row. It's really something crazy. So Aston Villa, they could easily win this match, and West Ham, they are terrible this season. They had awful start. They replaced coach Nuno Espirito Santo. He rebuilds this team. He needs time, and it's really hard to do this when you have matches. So Aston Villa, they could easily win this match, but that stupid mistakes, and they could lose this match. But Aston Villa, they really awesome this season, and they won this match. So I think that they deserved win this match. But Aston Villa will have really hard matches. The next match, it will really something crazy because they will play against Manchester United, Chelsea and Arsenal. And I really hope that they will not lose points in matches against Manchester United, Chelsea, but match Arsenal, Aston Villa, it will really something important for Arsenal, for Aston Villa, and it will really hard match for these teams because Arsenal, they need to win this match, that they will have really great advantage, and for Aston Villa, that because it's a really great chance for top 1. So this match will really interesting. It was a great weekend. We had a lot of interesting matches and we had a lot of goals. So what do you think about Aston Villa? Will they in the top 1? And what do you think about Manchester City? Will they have chance for win Premier League this season? And Liverpool and conflict with Salah? So you can write your thoughts in comments